And if you do find one and you think, that's it, I want that, I'll pay all the extra money and I'll get it. And you call them, they'll say he'll just sold it. And it's amazing how fast, how do these people do this fast? Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today is the second part of a three-part series on how to buy your vehicle home. For some of you, this will be the first time and it will be, and you got to get it right, because if you get it wrong, you've bought a lemon. We don't want that. So go back and watch the first in the series, which will tell you how to avoid buying a lemon. In this one, we're going to tell you how to find it, because there's a big world out there, and how do you find just the perfect vehicle for you? So my friend Casey, who does this really kind of a hobby, just kind of a passion she has for finding vehicles. So she will go through online. She'll show you right on screen the different websites and places you can go to find a vehicle, and it's really, really good. And so it's become really, really hard to find a good vehicle. There are so many people moving into vans that if you're searching for a high top van, for example, you may just never find one. And if you do find one and you think, that's it, I want that, I'll pay all the extra money and I'll get it. And you call them, they'll say he'll just sold it. And it's amazing how fast, how do these people do this fast? I mean, you could be right there, Johnny, on the spot, and you're still too late. It's really amazing how fast some people are. So you got to be really fast. One thing to think about is expanding your search. Then you may have to expand your search. So for example, as in Quartzsite, you can set up on nearly all of these, and Casey will show you how, to set up a perimeter. You can search nationwide. What I did was, when I was in Quartzsite, I searched for 300 miles. And that gave me Phoenix, Los Angeles, and Las Vegas. Southern California, when I say Los Angeles. Huge population area. And it greatly increased my odds of finding a vehicle that I would really be glad to own. So you're going to have already done what Casey suggested in the last video. You're going to have done you're going to found out they're not a flipper or a scammer. You're going to have done, as soon as you call, you want to get the VIN. It's going to take you a little extra time, but you got to get the VIN and call and make sure that everything is accurate. But let's say you've decided, man, I really need to go look at this. You can ask him if they will hold it for you. So while I was in Quartzsite, I actually had some hold it for me. And I said, if everything matches up, I'll buy it, and let me give you a couple $100 to hold it. And I've had people do that. So you just have to do your best. Here's something else you can do. You can ask them, you've already gotten the VIN, you've checked it, you know it's okay. You can ask them if they will take it to a mechanic to get it checked out. So for example, one of the ones I like doing is the dealer. So if you're buying a Chevy van, take it to the Chevy dealer. If you're buying a Ford van, a Ford dealer, a Toyota dealer, the Dodge van, you get the idea. So that is one really good thing. Another possibility is to find a mobile mechanic in that town. So if I'm in Quartzsite and I found a van in Las Vegas or Phoenix, that's 150 miles away, and I'll drive that far. I mean, this is my vehicle home. I want to get a good one. So I'll do a search for a mobile mechanic in either of those towns. I'll call them, say, will you do a pre-purchase inspection for me? And if so, how much? And you've got somebody lined up, and as soon as you find a vehicle, you give him a call and say, man, I found a vehicle. Can you go check it out for me? And with a little luck, he can get there right away. And so that way you can get it checked out. That's how you're going to get it checked out from a distance. So in a seller's market, you got to do things you really don't want to do, and that might be one of them. Driving further, even flying in. I mean, that might be what it takes to find the perfect vehicle for you. And that's your goal, a trouble-free vehicle that you can be in for a long time, or the best vehicle you can afford. Let me say here, I suggest most of you give up the idea, unless you have a pretty good budget. Don't even think about a full-size van. For most of us on a tight budget, it's going to be a minivan, because you can buy so many more minivans for so much less money with low miles. And that's really important to me. Okay, so you get the idea. It is possible to search further and further away But now you still want to know, where do I search at, Bob? You've talked so much and you still haven't told me where to go. So Casey's going to tell you where to go.
One of the first and most obvious places is to go to Craigslist.com. So you can choose your city on Craigslist here at the top, and then you can choose for sale and cars and trucks from the drop-down list. So you can put the type of vehicle in the search box here and hit the search button. And today we've put in minivan, and so it's coming up with all of the minivan choices. On the left-hand side, you can choose either to search by owner or dealer. You can choose to search by the title, what is in the title of the ad, whether or not it has an image, when it was posted, and various other items here, like how many miles it is from your local zip code, or a price. Maybe you want to stay within a certain budget, or you want a certain make or model. Also, you can have a maximum model year. Let's say you don't want the newer vehicles, you want to stick with the lower priced older vehicles, and maybe you want a lower mileage, so you could put a maximum odometer mileage here. And this one is the one that I do pay attention to because I don't like salvage and rebuilt titles to come up in my search, so therefore I usually click clean title status, and by doing that it'll only come up with the clean titles. So you can go ahead and hit your search button, and now we know that all of these have a clean title, and I would like just images, so I'll go ahead and click this button, has an image. Now let's say you would like to search a general area, a area that is in proximity to where you are. You can click this button here and it says include nearby areas. So by clicking that, it's also searching all of these other cities close to Sacramento. So that's very handy. So let's say you want to receive a notification on any time a Dodge Caravan comes up. And now we can go ahead and hit search. So now we have a search of all of the Dodge Caravans, but let's say you really want to keep your eye on the newest ones coming out, so you can hit Save Search. When you hit Save Search, it's going to come up in your account, and here is our search, Dodge Caravan, and we want to receive an alert to our email so that we know when each time a new Dodge Caravan is posted. So you have to make sure to click this box so that it turns to on. So once that box is clicked, it's going to send you an email as soon as a new Dodge Caravan is posted to this Craigslist site. And it even says here how many hits you have, 77 hits. So there's 77 Dodge Caravans right now. So the save search is very handy, but make sure that you check this little box so that will turn the search on. AutoTrader is another place to look or search for vehicles, and it's really handy. It does give you the fair market value of the vehicle, and if you click here, you'll be able to see the range of which your vehicle is worth from the Kelley Blue Book fair market range. So that's very handy. You can send the person a note, if you're interested in the vehicle. You can see all of the seller comments, and you can get the VIN right here to run a VIN check. Sometimes they list the Carfax for the vehicle on AutoTrader, and sometimes they don't. So here you can see view the free Carfax report for this Chevy. So this has been hit or miss for me, but usually I'm always able to get the VIN and run a VIN check myself. But if not, oftentimes you will get a free Carfax report when you're searching on AutoTrader. The next place to search would be Tempest, where you can search all of Craigslist nationwide. So let's say, as Bob was talking about, you prefer to go a little further out to really find exactly what you want. So this is called searchtempest.com. When you get to Search Tempest, you can put in whatever type of vehicle it is that you're looking for under the keyword. And then you'll click on All Sale or Wanted. and cars or trucks, and then you can choose your distance, and this is the key drop down because you can go up to 2,000 miles or any distance. So for this example, we'll just go ahead and hit any distance, and then we're going to go ahead and hit search. So now it's brought up every single Craigslist page in the United States. Here we'll say our maximum price is $5,000. We'll apply that. So now we'll go to the Las Vegas, Southern California area, and you can see there are 3 that meet our criteria. And it's even searching all of these outlying areas for you as well, because you put a nationwide search in there. After you're looking at that particular page, you can just close it out and you'll be right back at searchtempest.com. The next great place to look for used cars is on Facebook Marketplace. So you can look on the left-hand side of your profile and you'll see Marketplace when you're on your home page. You can click there and then enter in the type of vehicle that you're searching for. And then you'll want to filter it at least by the place where you're located and how many miles you want to look within. So here we've got Phoenix, Arizona, and we've got 500 miles. But you could maybe make that a little closer in, let's say 250 miles, and then click on apply. You can put in a maximum price. You can click on vehicles just to make sure that whatever you've entered, you're only bringing up a vehicle. You can also specify make, model, body style, a maximum mileage, just like on Craigslist, and vehicle history, color, interior color, and all of the other categories. So Facebook Marketplace is really handy, and you can find a lot of good deals on there. But as I mentioned in the first video, you just want to watch out for people who are flipping cars on Facebook. So that's Facebook. Another great place to search for a used car is on Carfax, because the Carfax is always included on these used cars. 90210. And so we'll just click on next. And then you can choose whether you want one with no accidents or damage reported, one owner, personal use, or service history. So let's go ahead and click one owner and no accidents. And it tells me that there's 75 results. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And then here's your 75 results that you can then go through. And you can get these down even more. If 75 is too many for you to look at, then adjust your amount of miles from your location, or you can go ahead and click these off if you're okay with them having an accident or being a multiple owner vehicle. And also here you'd want to change the year. So let's say you're only interested up to year 2016. And then you can go ahead and bring your maximum price that you would pay down. And you can set your amount of mileage that you're willing to, how many miles you'd like the vehicle to have. And over on the right hand side, you can send a little note of interest. Then it gives an overview of the vehicle. And here is your Carfax snapshot. And here's where you can view your free Carfax report. So once you click on any vehicle on Carfax.com, you will be able to view a free Carfax report. And you'll be able to see its entire maintenance and history. So Carfax.com is really a great way to search for a vehicle, because you'll be able to know which ones immediately right off the bat that you're not interested in due to previous accidents or other problems. So there's a few others that I haven't mentioned yet, and I'm sure there's a lot more that you know of that are not mentioned in this video. So here's just a few more. You can check out TrueCar. You can check out Cars.com. Another place to search is eBay, where you can put in the vehicle make and model here and click on cars and trucks. And more specifically, you can just search specifically by the year or the exterior color, engine size, etc., vehicle mileage, vehicle title, status, and all of these details. It actually has a lot of details that you can hone your search in with all of those specifics. So check out eBay also when you're searching for a specific vehicle that you may not be able to find anywhere else. So there are many places, as you can see, to go to look for a used car. Some of the ones that we talked about today are Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Carfax Car Listings, Auto Trader, Tempest. You can also look on eBay, TrueCar, Auto Trader, Cars.com, dealership websites as well, which is one that I hadn't mentioned, but of course that's another option. So I hope that you found this truly helpful today and that now you're ready to search for your vehicle online and find your perfect dream car. So thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
So thank you so much, Casey. She's really good at this. She has a passion for it. And so that's really good advice for you all to follow. If you're looking for a school bus, start with School Bus for Sale Oregon, or your immediate area, then expand it. School buses for sale nationwide, shuttle buses, box vans. There are a lot of heavy truck dealers who deal with all kinds of commercial vehicles, and they will usually have a little bit of everything on sale. So you might even do a Google search on used heavy trucks for sale. So you're going to have to do your own due diligence and research in your state. Just know how much it's going to cost you to insure a commercial vehicle, any commercial vehicle, before you buy it. That's all I'm suggesting. Get the VIN, call an insurance agent. You got to call them anyway. You can't register it without insurance. So do that right up front. No surprises. Nothing to turn around and bite you in the butt because you didn't do your due diligence. So I know we covered a lot of material today, and it's a pretty long video, and I'm sorry about that, but it's so important to so many of you to get this right. This is going to be such a major decision. It's your home and it's your daily driver. You really got to get it right. So, and you don't want to throw money away and then find out it's a lemon. And then you're pouring money in and then you're broke down in the middle of nowhere and you're stuck. I don't want that for you, and you don't want that for you. I know that for sure. So please, I hope you'll watch this whole thing and just follow the steps and be really careful. If you do, I think there's a very good likelihood you can come out with a great vehicle that will make you very happy for a long time. I've had good luck that way, and so I hope you have good luck that way too. So if you got anything out of this video, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button,